morning chit chat, entering the realm of the purple pig. Oh my goodness, yesterday I ran across this and I couldn't resist it. It sounds like Mr. Max when he's out walking and it gets warm. That's what he sounds like, a little pig. People looking and they look and it's loud and they look and see it's this little bitty 3-pound dog that's making all this loud pig sounds. So anyway, there we have the purple pig. Mr. Max looks at him and goes, really? Really? So anyway, it's another beautiful morning out here. I do love this. I was a little bit, I do love Hawaii. And for some reason, the energy here reminds me of Hawaii, and especially up the Pali. Now, the Pali, if you've never been up there, Pali Highway, it's my favorite place in the island. And you go up there, and the wind, it's just very windy all the time up on the Pali. And we get that wind out here also number of times a day. I mean, just really, the wind whips through this area. And then looking across, it does remind me of the look of Diamond Head in Hawaii. So I'm getting my Hawaii fix out here. So I love that. It's so interesting when you're driving and you go through an area and just the energy of the area lines up with somewhere else that you know. And that's always so interesting, or the energy of somebody winds up being like the energy of someone else. Like one time what happened was, how Christopher Walken's got such an odd energy about him. He's such an odd person. Now, I was really surprised to find out he's born in the U.S. I think it's from like New York or something. He always seems like he's from a foreign country. He's just so unusual, okay? I love to watch Christopher Walken. He's just a really unusual person. When I was living in Arizona, one time there was this guy that came by and his energy just really was syncing with Christopher Walken's energy. Just that really odd energy. So anyway, if you're a person that's, you're opening up to things, and you're aware of energies, it's like a whole different language, a whole different thing once you are in sync with energies of places and things. And speaking of which, somebody was today asking me, don't I get lonely out here going by myself? What do I do? How do I cope? No, I enjoy it. I'm surrounded by Gaia. I'm surrounded by birds. I'm surrounded by nature. All of it has its own language, okay? So no, I don't really feel alone at all. I'm not lonely. I don't miss people. I'm absolutely loving, being out here and enjoying Gaia, okay? Absolutely loving it. So yeah, no, I don't get lonely when I'm out here, most of my life when I was doing the spiritual path, I was alone too, okay? And, when you get to realization, there's only one. It's singular, okay? It's the big, you go from being somebody in ego, you think you're somebody or something, and you go to being nothing. It's an interesting journey. Yeah. The big zero. Okay. And yeah, you can contain all things, you know. It's a different, a whole totally different, um, totally different. Your consciousness is totally different. Okay. So you're not any longer looking for having to grasp to things, you know, or having to reject things. And it's not in that type of space any longer. Okay. So yeah, you're quite fine with being alone because you know, you can be alone and be in the midst of a crowd. Okay. So you can be alone and either be comfortable or miserable, depending on how it is, you know, how it is. A lot of people, they want to be surrounded by people, they have to have interactions, and I think part of it is because they don't want to confront themselves. And especially if you are in a mind that's always running, running, you want to have a distraction, okay? But when the mind is still, when there's no longer any occluding thoughts, any occlusions, okay, you're in that pristine clarity of mind, okay, you're in that pristine place. You know, it's wonderful, okay. It's when you are, you know, when you have the hamster mind going and the wheel is going, and then, you know, you're looking for some distraction, something to cover it over with, something you can run away from. But when one has entered into that stillness, Turiyatita, beyond the mind, okay, beyond the mind, you know, yeah, it's just still, it's peace, it's that peace. And when you are at peace, you can be anywhere, okay? Okay. So, yeah, no, being out here, being alone, traveling alone, I am quite happy with it, enjoying it, and absolutely. Um, I enjoy the beauty. You know, the one thing that I love about the traveling, rather than being at home. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my home. It's a lovely place, a comfortable place to be. But I like waking up and seeing different scenery. You know, I love the desert. I love the feeling of the expanse of the desert. But then I love this too. And again, it's about going into different energetic signatures, different energetic things. Each one has something to bring, something to offer, something to enjoy. Okay? So I'm enjoying the energy of this place for a couple weeks. Now, this is the longest I've stayed at any of the state parks. I'm staying here for 2 weeks. Now, for me, that's a long time when I'm out traveling. But I do enjoy it out here. I think this is one place that I would come back to many times, probably during the summer when it gets really hot down south. Then this is where I'd want to be. In the winter when it's getting cold, then being out by the other park that I like so much out there, Pancho Villa State Park, you know, you're out there in the desert. And yeah, I really enjoy being out there. Not a lot of people go out there, as well as not a lot of people come here. Now, again, I would rather be in solitude than to have people right next to me, you know, and yeah, I enjoy the solitude. I do. So, much happier to have this. So the four-leggeds are Missy Maymay's on the other side over there. She's all curled up and hunkered by the blankets. Mr. Max is here next to me. It's about time to go turn off my thing. I can show you. I don't know if you can see. It's my little fireplace going there. So it's warming up in here. About time to go turn off my fireplace. It's about to run me out of here. Time to go open the back doors for the day. And that's another thing I love about being here. You've got your place, but you've got it open to the elements. And I do enjoy that. And Mr. Max loves it. When I open the back doors, he sits out here and he loves to sit and look out and enjoy it. Enjoy the wind when it comes by and stuff, and the birds. And he does like that when I open this up. Oh, here comes Missy Maymay. Hey, Maymay. Hey, Maymay. What you doing, girlfriend? What you doing, girlfriend? You gonna come over and give me some love? Yeah. You gonna come over and ask for some love? Yeah. I'm gonna ask for some loves. Yeah, she says, yeah, I want to give some loves. I don't think she had enough love where she was at before. She comes over in the morning and she wants, she wants to be petted, and said, I need love too. I need love too. I do. She grabs you. They've got these, now the cresteds, if you haven't never seen crested, look at their feet. They've got really long, and they curl around you, and they like a hand, hold on to you. And she pulls my hand over to pet her, to rub her head. She does love that. So she'll grab my hand and pull it over and say, no, I want some more petting. And here comes Mr. Max. He's going to give her love this morning. He gives her kisses every morning. She doesn't like it, but he's going to do it. He said, yeah, I'm kind of like the little pest brother. That's what I am. Although I'm older than her, I'm her little brother. Yeah. So these two in the morning, I'm telling you, they are just funny. Each one has their own personality, that's for sure. Isn't that right, Missy Maymay? Hey, Missy Snaggletooth, what you doing? What you doing, silly girl? So getting ready for another day. So I am going to close this out now from the Chitty Chat, because it's time to take the four-leggeds out for their morning session. Say, yeah, it's time, Mom. It's time. Uh-oh, watch these two. Is it time? Is it time? Pee-pee potty time? Oh, look at, there they go. I said the magic word, pee-pee potty. Pandemonium. I got to get them out now because I've said the magic word. It's so... Let me take these two munchkins out to do their morning stuffers. You go out and do your morning stuffers. Do good kid things. Yeah. You're going to go do good kid things? Yeah. Okay. So I'll see you when I return. Much love and light. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online.